Hey, Frog Prince Rana here, and thank you for dropping by. So, when a Facebook mom or a Twitter handle with limited number of followers posts some stupid anti-vaccine theory, the damage is in a way localized. But when someone with over 22 million followers does the same, the damage is untold. People that are in the public eye, whether they are a celebrity or a politician or whoever they are, should be very careful with their language and certainly shouldn't be spreading untruth. Maybe someone should have explained that to our today's fool, Nicki Minaj. Now, I listen to Sinatra, Bob Marley, John Denver, Leonard Cohen and such, and rappers are as far away from my sphere as humanly possible. Yet, I had to come across this moron due to her dumb lies. Earlier this week on Monday, she made the following claims. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vax cause his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called up the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. At the time of writing this transcript, it has over 141k likes. Yikes. Trinidad Health Minister Mr. Deyalsingh said his department hasn't seen a single recorded incident of testicle becoming swollen because of the vaccine in Trinidad and Tobago or anywhere else in the world. He said that his team had spent all of Tuesday checking to make sure that what she was claiming was either true or false. Unfortunately, we wasted so much time yesterday running down this false claim, he said. Many people have pointed out that the side effects Nicki described could be those of the sexually transmitted disease chlamydia, and the state of her cousin's friend's testicle has since been retweeted nearly 90,000 times. It was brought up at a press conference with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Things really escalated when Nicki and the swollen genitals were mentioned to England's Chief Medical Officer, Professor Chris Whitty. Professor Whitty said that Nicki should be ashamed when asked about people spreading misinformation online and whether coronavirus might have caused her cousin's friend's testicles to swell. There are a number of myths that fly around, he said, some of which are just clearly ridiculous and some of which are clearly designed just to scare. This happens to be one of them. That is untrue. Even our very own bozo Boris Johnson commented that he'd rather get information on coronavirus from Dr. Nikki Kanani, NHS England's medical doctor of primary care, than from Nicki Minaj.
In my view, they should be ashamed. And I'll leave it at that.
Just on that, Steve, I'm not familiar with the works of, or not as familiar with the works of Nicki Minaj as I probably should be, but I am familiar with Nikki Kanani, superstar GP of Bexley, who's appeared many times on before you, who will tell you that vaccines are wonderful and everybody should get them. So I prefer to listen to Nicki.
We don't know if the rapper was watching live like a lot of people in the UK, but she saw the clip and responded several times. First, she accused Professor Whitty of dissing her. Then, she recorded a voice note for Boris Johnson, pretending to be British, an Oxford graduate and former school friend of Margaret Thatcher.
Yes, hello, Prime Minister Boris. It's Nicki Minaj. I was just calling to tell you that I thought you were so amazing on the news this morning. And I'm actually British. I was born there. I went to university there. I went to Oxford. I went to school with Margaret Thatcher. And she told me so many nice things about you. I'd love to send you my portfolio of my work. Since you don't know much about me, I'm a big star in the United States.
This was shared by the BBC's political editor, Laura Kuenssberg, which, among the other 29,000 retweets it received, was noticed by Nicki. The rapper shared Laura's comment, appearing to call her a jackass, and signed off a retweet with "Go away, Dumbo." Piers Morgan's involvement is a bit of a side note to the story, as the former Good Morning Britain host, unprompted, criticized the rapper's comment as lies, calling her ghastly and one of the rudest madams I've ever met. She responded, denying she has ever met the man. Sajid Javid, the UK Health Secretary, was asked to comment on Nicki Minaj and the swollen testicles as well. When it comes to something as life-saving as vaccines, in this country, there are 112,000 fewer deaths we estimate because of our vaccine program. They should be really careful about what they say and not spread untruths, he told BBC Breakfast. US infection disease expert Anthony Fauci said the rapper should be thinking twice about propagating information that really has no basis. Television host in the Caribbean nation did not spare Trinidad-born Minaj from sharp criticism, with one comparing her tweets to a story at a bar. "Come on, Nicki. People listen to you. People follow your particular lead," said CNC3 television host Jason Williams. "It's irresponsible on all fronts." Earlier this week, Minaj said she had decided not to get vaccinated for the Met Gala and would get vaccinated when she had done enough research. She later told her followers that she would get jabbed in order to tour. The White House offered on Wednesday to connect Nicki Minaj with one of the Biden administrator's doctors to address her question about the COVID-19 vaccine. The White House said that they have offered such calls with others concerned about the vaccine, part of an aggressive public relations campaign to beat back rampant disinformation about the vaccine's safety and effectiveness. Minaj tweeted Wednesday that the White House has invited me and yes, I'm going. But a White House official said the rapper was simply offered a call. As one doctor wrote, 1. Nicki is a singer, not a virologist, doctor, epidemiologist, molecular biologist, or public health official. 2. Anecdotal evidence is not evidence. And as far as I'm concerned, better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt. Something Nicki can definitely learn. On Wednesday, a group of protesters gathered outside the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention headquarters in Atlanta to defend Nicki Minaj's recent tweet about COVID-19 vaccine. "Nicki Minaj told the truth to me. Fauci lied to me." Protesters were filmed chanting outside the CDC. Local television station CBS 46 reported one of the protesters saying, "We're here because the CDC has been lying to us for so long." Initial coverage of the rally suggested that those protesting were Nicki Minaj fans, encouraged by her misinformation-laden comments. But insider report earlier today on September 17th that the protesters are part of a fringe political group called the Black Hammer, capitalizing on the media attention surrounding Minaj's tweet. The group is a self-described anti-colonial organization that exists to take the land back for all colonized people. Black Hammer also took responsibility for organizing the protest on their Twitter, telling followers they would be outside the CDC as they were fed up with the way the media is portraying Nicki Minaj. After retweeting coverage of the protest, they went on to say that they would return to the CDC tomorrow, September 18th, for round 2. Black Hammer has a history of sharing anti-vaccination sentiments. An article posted on their website in December last year made several false claims, including that vaccines do not promise anything that will keep you safe from COVID-19, and that many have experienced severe allergies and death after receiving the Pfizer vaccine. Quick request to all Minaj fans. When you start shitposting in the comments, which you're more than welcome to do, would you please do all of us a massive favor and not fulfill the stereotypical role by spelling every other word wrong? Thanks. Well, that's all for today. If you find it worthy, please leave a like and even share it around. If you want to be super awesome, please consider subscribing and so on. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated and helpful for growth of my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are, have a safe day. Signing off.